So we're back into the new season. We've got 3 fleets and we're fighting an opponent that's also in a Kashyyyk guild, although not the same Kashyyyk. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. But anyways, down almost 2 mil GP. However, we have more GLs, interestingly enough. However, he also does have Starkiller, and he has a bunch of GAC Omicrons, whereas I have more Territory Wars focused stuff. So we'll see how some of this stuff turns out. I'll just scroll through some of these stats so you can kind of assess by yourself what you like and what you don't in here. Actually, really nice that my Darth Revan is still faster than his Piet as well. And we have the Senix coming in with a raid. Welcome everybody over from your stream. How did your GAC go? I know that you're in the same bracket as Dagger and Heinzie, so hopefully you guys, at least one of you, at least 2 of you 3 meet each other. That'd be amazing. We're about to start our own GAC, so we're actually gonna go right from one GAC to another. We're gonna play the one first on my mini account, which is like 5.7, trying to fight for Kyber 1, although we didn't make it yet. We're pretty close, or like 60, no, now it's like 100 skill points away with this squish. And then we've got the big account to play on, so hopefully that turns out well. 1758, I still don't know how these new scores are like in regards to being a good score or not, so but it sounds alright. It's definitely full clear, and considering what I've heard about ships, that's good. Gruesome work, but a full clear. Opponent has yet to attack, and yes, I am in the same bracket as Dagger and Heinzie this week, so all Shadowlands Vanguard coming in hot on that bracket, so that'd be a fun one. And Dagger is quite an intimidating opponent. I already had the opportunity to get destroyed by Dagger, so yeah, I'm sure you guys would have some awesome rounds between each other, and I definitely have to watch those as well. So we were just showing stats earlier in regards to what our opponent you know, had, and we're both on 0 banners and decided to go for the FU defense this time around. So my FU defense, yes, well, it has that, I guess, but also STLS also has SLKR and JMK Cat. And then in the top zone we set LV Maul. Darth Revan I think is also here. Actually a really bad comp because I'm saving Marauder for Traya, and then Bam and Crew. Crew is bad, but at least Queel, I mean, it's kind of cool, right? You know, you kind of get to use your mods as well. 350 speed, and DR is 352 I think, so they're kind of usable, I guess. Works out well. I really like that this account is really small, but it doesn't lack on speed sets and stuff. And then the Lord Vader is actually not terrible either. I don't hate many of the mods on this account. That's why I still enjoy playing it too. So yeah, that's how those guys are looking. I'm actually still TW modded, but I figured there's no huge point into changing for GAC mods. The only adjustment I'd have to do is like Zam, and Zam it can be kind of alright anyway. So this bottom zone is actually literally only Omicrons to go through, which isn't the hardest thing to go against, but we have a couple of choices here. And ooh, hold on. Yeah, full Omi zone, 361 Mara, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we actually need to math this, because I have what? I have really low gear troopers, but I wonder if by how badly this would end up. So hold on, my Piat probably really bad, but so he's 326 and he gains the 20% turn meter. Sorry, actually this is wrong. 326 plus 20, and then he gains the turn meter. Whereas his Mara Jade was 361 and gained 75. I'm just a little too slow for that. So I'd have to GG Nute it anyway. And that's bad, because I don't know which section I want to go for. Ah, wait. Is it plus 70? My bad. Yeah, it's plus 70. No, I mathed wrong. So that's hold up. So that would actually be good. Hey Tom, what's up? It's the 430. Hold on. Are we 431 too, or were we 432? It still would be like a ascended type thing. No. I mean, if this works out, I mean, I'm okay with it. But I don't know, it's a lot of stats to go through. There's no turn meter gain, right? No, wait, what? Oh, I need what actually here still. No, we're definitely lacking on damage. Piet shouldn't do this much damage. I mean, that's the thing though. We need to decide, and we might have to give it a couple of tries. Yeah, I know it's double health and protection, and going through Starkiller at the end is the roughest thing ever. But if you get at least one kill, it's not the end of the world. But that's the issue. We kind of have a choice here. I really can't clear both zones considering I went hard on defense, right? So we have options. Like, I can't just clear everything. This is actually Malevolence, Darth Revan, which doesn't really help us, I don't think. I don't understand why TFP is here. Like, he's better off putting Sat or Marauder at low gear. Can you outrun DR with Piet? Yeah, I do. Maybe more likely, right? I don't have range geared up, and that should kill HK quickly. Move over. Talon's a little bit of a problem if I didn't bring a Dispel, so I guess I could bring in a low geared Death and see how that works out. And if we're going greedy, right? We're going greedy. But anyways, allocating which counters to use where is still the difficult part, I think. This is I'm cool with, like, I don't think I use GG Nute here, right? GG Nute against Bam is not a pleasant battle. Against Geos, it's good. Against Darth Revan, it's fine-ish. Not mirroring. We can kind of decide what to do, because, like, North is worth more points, which is the problem. So clearing North is a good idea, but I can't really afford to not have enough counters to clear South either. This Bad Batch team, I only kill it with Bad Batch, so drawing board to the counter matrix. I mean, sure. Drawing board, quite literally. Let's go. Here's our drawing board. All right, now after these beautiful 2 rectangles we just made, let's just assess teams we have and what they have and bring that all up. All right, drawing, let's go. So first team, GG88, which is actually great because it doesn't have BB, which makes it a whole lot more pleasant. Then DR without Malik. We got Bam. I got a pretty good idea what I want to use on Bam and Geos. I guess I can use whatever the hell I want on Geos. So, not full GR Jedi with JK. I mean, it still doesn't matter. Omega's always gonna die. I guess I can JKR. I think this is hard to see. Let's switch. I guess I can JKR this. I can also Bad Batch it, but the issue is that I can Bad Batch the Qui-Gon here. This DR without Malik is definitely BH-able. This Bam is BH-able and also EP Vader. These Geos are Traya, I think. I mean, if I'm gonna use Traya on the board, it's here, or really depends, but Traya Gideon also wrecks this team. The Bam. It would also destroy it. So you know, those are some options that we have. But I think we end up using Gideon elsewhere. I guess this would be the thing, right? You could do IT, but like my gear on those troopers are really bad, so them probably be more solid. Dash is actually legit to use Traya on, and that would be not a problem. I still have a gas, by the way. That's like a wild card to cover for anything that we're really screwing up on. So Qui-Gon Jinn, Bosk. This Bosk is a bit of a problem, not gonna lie. And then Starkiller. So Starkiller's gotta be GG. This Bosk, I can mirror. But it depends on how this works out. We could try Imp Troopers first, see how that turns out, and kind of go from there. Against Qui-Gon Jinn, we really want a Bad Batch, and against Dash, we kind of want to try it. Or we can gas, but gas also feels like overkill. But I don't know if we clear both of these walls. We can try, but... Well, you know what? We can, in fairness, we can overkill the crap out of this DR without Malik with gas, and mirror with the BH, and see how that turns out. That's probably safer, and then we can Imp Troop or something in the back wall. Alright, so if counters work out, we're good. If we start needing cleanups, I'm just gonna go back to the top zone. How faster his it's not faster than mine. Let's say this. It's not faster than mine. There is no way in hell. I have a 330 Bosk and a 328 Grief. I'm fairly confident. Yeah. I'm not even... I didn't... Oh, let's see. Oh my god, this is so bad. That makes no sense. Anyway. If GG Nute gets this shit done, we're good. If not, we're getting to a pretty bad situation, I'd say. I want to swap these two out. I think he's on defense. Oh. Logi or BB-8 dies are hella quick. I don't mind that, to be honest. I'll try it out. Because usually I do Nute, so, you know, we have BB-8. Let's just try it out, see how it goes. If BB-8 dies, it's not the end of the world. It's actually fairly good. Yeah, and you get the turn meter at the start too, so. Let's land our first piece of target lock here. By BB-8. Or... not yet, BB-8. He's still got work to do. Can't heal him up, but let's land target lock on Starkiller. That's fine. Is Visas... Oh, Visas is cleansing with her basic. That's annoying. I should work on Visas, but I kind of want to hit people with target lock. Or Mara. Mara is also a problem. I think Visas needs to go. You could finish off BB-8 as well. It's not a terrible idea. Just saying. Oofed. By Magnagard. Who would have thought that Magnagard would have lasted less time than BB-8? That's kind of wild. Alright. What? How are you still there? Goodness. Oof. Relicate Starkiller kind of slaps. But at least Mara's gone. That's kind of helpful too. Buff immunity is pretty helpful. Ugh. Alright, Starkiller's Quad killed my slacker today. Oof. You hate him so much. I think he's about to go wild on my Grievous as well. Oof. Yeah, there you go. This is clean upable though, I think, with Nute Seps. But I think this is okay. So this is the thing. We're gonna go up top. We're gonna be responsible again. And Wampa. No. Wampa doesn't clean that up. I'm sorry. Use Wampa. No, it's because yeah, you're getting there. Relocate is a little bit better than Gear 1. I'd agree. I would agree. All right. Let's just make sure we don't fuck up the top strat. All right, so let's go with Jedi Knight Revan here. We do classic comp, right? No point using Cam here, right? Unless Wada's trying to outspeed Han. Yeah, well, that's an attempt, I guess. All right, this should be okay. I mean, it can get a little dicey, but hopefully not. Wampa killed a full relic GG for me today after the remod. Ooh, good job, well done. Omi Wampa. Very nice. So swap to Basti. Buffs to GMY. Buff spread. And now work on B2. Just basic F turn meter to myself. Mark B2. Because this B2 is nowhere near dying. Oops. Guess he is. Kinda just gonna see if I grab a stun here. I'm not gonna get a mark on him. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Especially with the B2 heal. Perhaps not. Dodges are good. Let's grab some foresights. Pass this over to Revan. Hold on. That's actually a fun interaction that I don't know well. If the target is marked, Revan gains 20% turn meter. That's legit really cool. Because this mark is coming from a non-Revan source. My evil laughter got me coughing. I'm feeling like Grievous right now. I think we basic and ooh, we took that gamble like a champ. Alright, but let's keep working on Grievous now. Screw whatever happens to Magna Guard. Actually really nice that B1 felt like going for a heal on Magna Guard too. What? Wampa kills DR Nest without Malik? Wow, that's wild. That's actually really good. Okay, actually I should be playing for banners. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Hoda, help me. You're my only hope. Proceeds to get banners sniped by B1. Or Magna Guard. Both of those are good at that. Spread buffs, get that foresight going. Okay. Call Hoda so he heals the team up. Which probably at this point I could have called someone else, but... Whoops. Big heal. I'm killing him. Big oof. Alright, 63 is okay. Alright, so that first one works out. Now we've got a BAM to go through, and that kind of one use Empire. Should be no problem. EP, Vader, Tarkin, Mara, and you can almost like not use the other character here. Don't know if I have someone left over. I kind of do, actually. Cool. Are they worth using? My Vader should go first. So you go Merciless, Dots, Colbam, basic. So, wait, sorry. Dots first, Merciless. Colbam, basic, Dots, Nest, basic. Dots again. Bam can go into damage immunity. If he goes to damage immunity, I believe the battle gets a little bit trickier. I think we dump Sidious in here for safety, and then we use Marauder with Trio on the Dash team. Just to have a little bit of an extra character going on. Let's see. I don't think I necessarily need him, but... Alright, so I went the ability block on Kuil. That's brilliant. I should have gone for it. Didn't I say that I should have gone for a call first? Kind of gotta follow my own instructions here. Alright, this is not a problem. Slightly. Yeah, went for Mara too. I'm gonna kill Kuil off before he gets any nasty ideas. This sucks. I think we still do those. Nice. Okay, that's a win. I don't care about banners. No Thrawn. I think he's on defense with Lord Vader. Because if I had them, I would have used them. Okay. What we still have? I think we can afford to start just embracing the life of risk taking, and then we come back here if need be. What the hell was my plan for the Geos, actually? I wrote Traya. That's not ideal, considering I'm planning on using Traya on the Dash team too, so can't use two of them. Interesting. Very interesting. I think if Bad Batch screws this one up, I don't have enough resources to go for cleanups. So we'll see how this one turns out. This one is kind of major as well, with the deciding point of how much we can spend team-wise. But we hope that we're not Icarus and we're spreading our wings a little bit too much. So this stun is not as important as the Wrecker one. This one is major. And if we got Anakin, we did get Anakin, we're good. Yeah, that's the way to play as well. You bank on Qui-Gon dying. Gear 1 Omega doing the work as well. You gotta thank Omega for being such a low gear investment and allowing that stunt to happen, so. Okay, I'm mildly concerned with Dash. Also, I don't understand why you have to do this. Just use OG Boba and another leftover bounty hunter rather than this trash team you're doing. Especially with the mods that they have. So this is where I'm getting a little bit more preoccupied now, is that I can definitely go through this wall. I just don't know if I can make it through both. I gotta make sure I go through the top zone, right? And I can save things. So, the DR... The DR, I feel like there's not many counters we got. So bounty hunters definitely exist as a counter, and gas. I think those are the only two teams I'd maybe Shaq 501st too, but saving gas for a solo sounds bold. Using gas here feels bad, using gas on a dash feels bad. You don't win either of those. Unless we really did try the troopers here. And just see how it goes, because if they do win this, I get more confidence in the troopers. Gas versus Starkiller. So the Starkiller has got no bonuses now, so I'm definitely not spending there. We outspeed, we mark. We will... if we kill HK, we're good. Kind of. Then we can go through TFP and see how it goes. Gas solo. I don't know, they have turn meter. Yeah, Old Ben can go for like an ability block, then thingy, Starkiller lends like a couple of shocks or something weird, and I don't know. This is not an efficiency battle. If we clear the two zones, it's amazing. So, you know, let's try some risks. Might work out poorly, but we'll see. So buffs over to Stark because he's relic 3. Shred on HK. Buffs. Turn meter. I can actually mass. I wonder if I need to mass. I think I'm gonna mass. Yeah. AoE to get rid of the foresights. Piet is gonna kill the TIE fighter pilot. Or even Bastille there. Alright, so this is the part that gets really complicated with Talon in there. Keep punching Darth Revan. Oof. Yeah, this part starts getting tricky now. Shred. Like, with the Talon Savior in there and no access towards killing Talon, this isn't gonna look great. Oh, we already got... Nice. Okay. I guess you have Dark, but it's also Gear 7 Dark, so... Good job. Well done, team. Well, that's helpful. Okay, so I think we can keep expanding on our ambitions on the South Zone and see how things turn out. Bounty Hunter Mirror and Traya should work, and then we can gas the Geos up top even. And I'm saying gas the Geos up top as if like that's a terrible idea, but I'm starting to run out of squads, and you know, anything I can use is a win. So if I'm clearing the two zones, I don't imagine my opponent is clearing the two zones, and then I'm also accessing fleets, so you know, this is okay by me. I think we use this guy, and we can do Grief and Mando, and this saves us actually like a Boba lead team or a Jango lead, whatever. Okay, cool. Let's see how this turns out. OG Boba, sorry, no, not OG Boba. New Boba is actually cool here too for the extra hits. So taunt, kill things, call Boba. No Zam? I mean, I have Zam. It's good. They're really slow. No, I have a really fast team too. But I also have a Zam. So it's okay. Now they go, they do a couple of things, but we had a much better start. I mean, we can start going for Zam. I should probably use basic, but I don't hit 4 times yet. Pop the thermal. And there's no point in using Ditter special. Let's just kill Zam. Or I think this might kill Boba, and I still get the buffs. Yeah, cool. So I should get a couple of debuffs on them to start healing myself up a bit, right? I kind of just want to stall a bit out. This should help with getting my banners back. Yeah. That grief ain't looking great. Nice. No, but my boss is 330, grief is 328. So it kind of works out well considering that the boss speed there was like what, 270 something. Then don't really need to check Zam speed when the difference between the boss is that high. Alright, so this we can just trio Marauder. That's gonna be what I'm using here. Except like I don't think they really got much going on. And this is not an efficiency battle. I'm gonna throw them all just to see how it goes. But it shouldn't use them. I could just farm it, probably. But again, this really doesn't strike to me like the kind of battle that's gonna be decided on banners. Let's wait until we get everybody with debuffs. But you know, in case something goes really wrong with Scion, we're paying attention. Yeah, you can counterattack and do yourself some extra damage. Yeah, we lose Maul as expected, but he tanks a little bit. I guess it helps. H3 coming in with the raid. Welcome everybody over from H3. Hope you had a good time. We're over here still doing Gak on the mini, and then we got Gak on the big account. Currently, you know, we're trying to clear this Omi wall, and it's not looking too bad right now. I gotta take out of Dash here. Jesus, Marauder, that's a good hit. Alright, so I guess point there of taking out Dash with with the Annihilate actually is because he's the biggest damage dealer. So if I'm gonna lose any character in my team, it's because of Dash. But this way I can prevent that from being a problem. And we can also miss the part where that's our problem. And I'm actually just gonna move the cooldown reduction over to Scion. Because he's the only character that can recover protection, and we absolutely win against all three, so I'm gonna see if I can stall out a little bit more. And if I can get Scion to full protection banners, amazing. If I can't, I can't, but I try. I'd need to get that isolate cooldown again. I think that might be a little bit too difficult and too demanding. But I don't know, is Scion there? Oh, held by hatred next turn. Oh, I'm gonna kill up. I'm gonna kill up 3. We're actually really close to saving the protection banner. Except, I think we actually did, because there's no way Nihilus or Marauder had full protection banners. So, alright. So against a lone Starkiller, what's the best option? Maybe some Nute Seps stuff going on? I mean, I don't know. I definitely have leftover bounty hunters, but this seems like a team to me, so don't want to use that. And I have like a Padmé left. Yeah. Or Ewoks. Yeah, let's Ewoks it. Padmé GR. It seems like overkill. If this doesn't work out, it's fine. But I prefer to spend this here now rather than spending it Padmé GR. Padmé GR is way more likely to kill something in the back than this team. So we'll see how this turns out. I think we just kill... I don't want to give buffs over to Starkiller though. Look at this amazing team. Yeah. Double tap. Not double tap. RNG harder. Oops. Ripple done. Ooh, the heal is rough. I mean, if he's not counterattacking, he doesn't really recover that health anymore. Ooh, hold up. Haha, we got him. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. That's helpful. What a team to two-shot that with. Alright, let's see the back wall. Nute, Mothma. Okay. Ooh, oh, that doesn't look too great for him, I don't think. I mean, it's not like he's gonna use that Mothman offense, but like, you know, he's got 2 GLs and he's gotta definitely clear this south zone. Which ones does he have? I forget. Because killing these 2 might be a little bit difficult, and we have access to ships, so that's good. Which did he have? Oh, he has GMK, Cat, and JML. Ah, he's fine. He can clear that zone, but he can't clear Lord Vader up top. And we probably get more points from ships. Do we ever... So this is the difficult part now. We've got a gas. If gas solo shock clones Geos sounds rough though. I think the only Geos counter I've got without really like stressing myself too much would be gas at this point. That is the only problem I have right now. Because if I could save gas, we'd be wonderful here. Like try a gas solo on like a, I don't know, something. Oh, this Mothma team is evil. You'd need gas on the Mothma, in fact. But I don't think I have another Geo counter, so, you know. We don't clear this zone. That's okay. Because I need gas on 2 places, so we're just gonna gas 501st the Geos. Sadly. You know, the battle. But we got our punch-ups elsewhere, so... And then we're gonna clear the other 2. That's just the way this is gonna be, and we're gonna leave Mothma up. That's okay still. That's a lot more to clear than I thought we would, and we were putting in a hell of a defense, so... we'll see how the extra 2 million GP help out our opponent, but maybe not. And the GAC Omicrons, of course. Hopefully not. But we'll find out. Feels like I'm playing light side Geo right now. But hey. Yeah, like, especially with light side Geo TV being right now, it's giving me some major P4 vibes right now. Yeah. Call General Skywalker, Brute Skion. Let's increase cooldowns on GBA. It's not like I'm interested in hitting Sunfac either, right? I'm interested in hitting Spy, if anything. But going for GBA seems pretty intuitive. There you go, Sunfac's out, and just get rid of Spy. So, could we have saved some clones? Probably. But we get a team that's gonna really help us out in clearing the Mothman. Not really, so doesn't matter. We'll see how much we clear with the trash stuff we have left over. Okay, so Executor and Cheese Fleets. Okay. Someone's been watching YouTube videos. Okay. Well, ooh, I don't know. He clears my bottom zone. I cleared 2 zones though. We'll see how that turns out. We're probably favored here. Padmé GR or Bounty Hunters what? I honestly don't know. Padmé Shock. Like, I can't really afford to lose any of these battles. I think the Feds are really strong, though. Ambo has a basic dispel. This guy's an ability block. We actually have the ability to use Jingo. And Padmé GR will wreck the other Rolo team, so I think this is the play. We got like executes and ability blocks and stuff to apply on the enemy team. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that, you know, we have a team here. So we're gonna put weapon tech on what I went taking turns, probably Boba more than Jango. And I went Med Pack on Jango. Gosh, that's greedy. Relic 5, maybe not. Immediately stuns, but we can cleanse that, no problem. Let's see if we kill Nute. Pretty close. Oh, I guess I didn't prevent that revive. Yikes. I actually didn't have my Watt go. Oh fuck. Well, we tried. All right, we'll go over to the top team. We tried. We don't have. I mean, that's way more synergistic than what we were trying. We'll try Padmé here, and that's it. Totally not dying inside. Okay, we're good. Let's try this out. Alright, so probably first character to kill here is R2. Let's give this over to Padmé, just so we start getting some courage going on. I don't think there's any buff Dispeller in this team either, so... Jeez, by R2. Goodness. That was wild. We can also stun SRP just so we start avoiding his revive issue. Wow, Mace. With the big job. Give him some stacks of taunt. Stacks of taunt, yes. What a brilliant name. There you go. Oh, come on, that dodge would have been a kill. But it works out, and we lose just a couple of enters. But this team wasn't pretty great. We could probably have undersized this, but we'll see. So triple attacker, Executor. I don't know if running cooldowns and then Malevolence that is a good idea, but I think we clean up the other fleets first. This should be... Oh, this is... Shuttle. Okay, so I have 3 fleets. I need to one-shot or 2-tap the... okay. One reinforcement. Negotiator this, Finalizer. I don't know if Finalizer is more consistent on this Interceptor team. He doesn't have Maul. So it's likely that he doesn't have Interceptor, but if he has Interceptor, I don't think I want to use First Order. He does have Interceptor at 6. How do you not have Maul? You must have Maul, and I missed it. How do you not? Wait. Oh, he's not a ship. Okay, that makes a bit more sense for a second. He doesn't have Maul, but he has a 6-star Interceptor. I guess he just skipped the Maul conquest for whatever reason. With an Interceptor in there, the Negotiator is also super awkward. Well, I don't know. It's not ideal. Hey Rook, what's up? I hate using Negotiator on Interceptor fleet though. I think Finalizer here is the play. And we're gonna open up with Special Forces, Silencer Shuttle, these two, and whatever Galactic Republic stuff I have, I'm gonna use Consular. One my gag full cleared, he did it. Easy, nice, good job, well done, that's solid. That's all you can ask for. Alright, what the hell? I guess his Marauder is really low gear. So we're gonna put Hunted on Bomber. We're gonna stun Shuttle. Or not. I'm gonna nuke this bad boy. No Interceptor? That's odd. I think we ability block Shuttle. We bring in Echelon. And yeah, we still stealth the other 3, so that's worth it. I probably should be working on shuttle though. Ability block. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, so now it's all silencer time to shine, if it can. I have target lock on this guy, so I can't really get rid of that. So this should kill shuttle. Gauntlet's healed, but still has ability block on it. Let's call him a consular. I don't know which one attacks first. I guess we'll find out real quick. That's a good priority order. This will give advantage back to Silencer, so you could go for a decent nuke on Bomber. And I think that's still worth doing, just to put a little bit extra damage on it. Ability block Bomber. Vader comes out now. Can stun him. Fuck, we can almost kill the guy. Let's kill him. I could have probably killed Bomber there, but I don't know. I had offense down, I guess. Maybe not. Jesus, we ramped up. Alright, so most things should kill this gauntlet. The banner snipe. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's really sad. Ugh. Oh, I could have done special, would have finished him. Ah. My banners. At least banners here are good. Alright, Ahsoka 2, Y-Wing, and Umbaran. Actually, screw that. Umbaran is a better start. And Plo Koon. If I need more than these reinforcements against the Raddus, I'll bring in the extra one. I've been doing this the whole GAC. If, you know, I might as well commit to the strategy of using too much shit. Alright, let's see how this turns out. Alright, so first chip to go after, probably Falcon. It's not gonna do us much harm. Although now we can just take off this Poe before it even goes, so that's not a bad idea. Can dispel the buffs from Falcon, so it's gonna not hit hard at all. And they didn't actually land any target locks, which is really annoying, because we don't have a big Umbaran hit coming up, which is, again, really annoying. So we got the full banners with Plo. I mean, we don't get that on Ada 2, but you know, we try. Wonder if basic finishes it off. Let's find out. Cool. Not make the battle longer than it needs to. Would have been 75. Well, whatever. This is where the real decisions are made. And I don't think I can one-shot it, so I'm just gonna burn ships I don't need. Yeah, this should do it. Okay, so strat here is timeout and burning their cooldowns. Hopefully they don't do the mass assist on Sarge. Let's find out. I can live with that. I failed the strategy, kind of. Razorcrest has its special ready to go, and I'm kind of good with that. I can live with it. And now we go in with these guys, and we pray that this works out, because we're out of ships, so let's see. So intentional preload here. I really wanted to time it out. But I guess we didn't really get too lucky there. That's okay, you know, that's fine. I guess, like, Razor Crest having good special on cooldown isn't the worst thing in the world. AoE or turn meter is better. Probably turn meter, to be honest. As you give turn meter to literally everyone. And I should work on IG first, or at least Xanadu after he opens up is a good idea. Oofed. That's a problem. Forgot about that. Gonna burn that Foresight. Probably keep basicing Xanadu. If I can get him out, it's a good start. I should be able to do that. I'm gonna do the nuke just because, yeah, that deflect, for example. If that didn't happen, that would have been rough. Okay, so from here it's still playable, although, you know, our gear levels are not playable at times. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, basic, basic. I want you to stay away from my hyena, like that. Perfect, thank you very much. I want Falcon, but I no longer have that thing. Rex is probably not terrible here, as he can heal some banners and give some turn meter. And now we keep working a little bit through Razor Crest. Is it worth doing special? You can't just cleanse it off. I don't think so. Not yet. Like, after we get the next Malevolence turn, yes, but not yet. They're not through to contract yet either, which is good. I'd like to keep... I don't know. Would I like to keep TFP alive? Probably. Basic. We're really close to ult. I don't know who goes next. Slave 1. Okay. Losing Spy is rough. Ease of battle. Probably Tooth. Okay. Remove turn meter on Slave 1. Didn't land. Thank you. Gotta work on IG now. This is clench. He dies to Buzzroids. Not really. Heals up. Okay. We've got a solid setup. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Jesus fucking Christ. Turn meter to the whole team. Good. Now we need to finish this fucker. Nice. Okay, cool. That's a good 2-shot. I'll take it. Fucking nice. Alright. Okay, so I just uncleared the back wall, but that's fine. He's got a lot of shit to deal with, so good luck with that. And if he can clear all of that stuff, that's good, but oh man, nice. That's a really good plan 2-tap right there with Malevolence. So, you know, 1424, I don't know what the hell this score is, good or bad, probably bad, but I mean, I guess he didn't full clear, so it has to be bad. But, you know, we put up a really decent board. We'll see how that turns out. I guess, like, I don't know, if he clears these 3 zones, he's good, but we'll see. You didn't win your GAC, but he didn't play it either, though. Haha! You're so funny, Tom. Unbelievable. Unbelievably funny. However, so that's that GAC, I guess. We'll find out soon if this was a win or not. Yeah, let's find out. So, 20 minutes left. He probably attacked by now, or didn't attack at all. Ah, ha ha ha. Hello. Bam and Darth Revan. Oh, he cleared Lord Vader too. But ayo, that's looking a little nasty over there, huh? That is looking a little nasty. So let's see how he performed though. That's kind of awesome that he actually killed the the 3 GLs there. Because I don't think that's actually easy to do. So he 2-shot the JMK, 2-shot the Slacker. I don't know how, man. Like, what are you using? Are these intentional 2-shots? He had JML, he had JMK for offense. Doesn't have any other GL, so I actually don't know how to use on Lord Vader. And I don't know how to use the 2-shot SLKR. Or the 2-shot JMK. Like, is that a mirror gone wrong? I guess not, right? You JMK the Lord Vader. Like, I'd say you BH gas this, but the thing is, it had this BH on defense even. Yeah, you had Mando in there. And then, like, what? JKR, JKL? Does he have the mods for that? He had the 306 Darth Revan. Like, probably not. And then this backball is just gifted, so... What? Yo! Vethan! Let's go! Vethan! You hero! Veteran fucking Han. Wow, I almost skipped looking through that backwall and I find this gem. Fucking A. Let's go. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, cool. Alright, that makes me feel a little bit better. Cool. Alright. We move on with the win. Let's go.